Hence, Jehovah God had a deep sleep fall upon the man, and while he was sleeping, he took one of his ribs and then closed up the flesh over its place. And Jehovah God proceeded to build the rib that he had taken from the man into a woman, and to bring her to the man. Then the man said, "This is at last bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. This one will be called woman, because from man this one was taken." This is why a man will leave his father and his mother, and he must stick to his wife, and they must become one flesh. And both of them continued to be naked, the man and his wife, and yet they did not become ashamed. Genesis chapter 2, verses 21 through 25. This is a record in the Bible of the first surgery that ever took place. Jehovah God himself performed it. He put Adam in a deep sleep without anesthesia. Adam was prepared for the surgery, and he knew what to expect after the surgery. He said, "This is at last bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. This one will be called woman, because from man this one was taken." He knew all that. He knew why he was put to sleep, and he knew what to expect when he woke up, and he was rather satisfied with the results. At last, he says. How long did this surgery take? And how long did it take for Jehovah God to build the bone, the rib that he took from Adam, into a woman? Millions of years? Adam was sleeping. If you put somebody under anesthesia, talk about conventional surgery or even high-tech surgery. You put somebody under anesthesia for too long, what will happen? Exactly. Heart rate goes down, person will die. You can't keep them under anesthesia indefinitely. So this is not conventional surgery. No stitches needed, sutures, and anything. No scalpel. No scars. Jehovah God performing this surgery and also creating a woman. How long did it take? Millions of years? If it took a short while for Eve to be made, then we have to do what is logical and follow that line of thought. Then it would take a short time for Adam to be made. If it took a short time for Adam to be made, then it took a short time for Eve to be made. And he was not in stasis and sleeping in some kind of cell or vacuum, waiting for another lifetime for him to wake up. No, it happened within a short period of time. That's Jehovah God's proficiency, efficiency, and expertise. He's the creator. And when he did this first surgery, of course, expertise, and then followed up on it with creation too. All that had to have happened in a short period of time. Adam, he was about a little over 100 years old when he had children. Was he 120? How old was he when Eve and Adam started to have children? So this surgery didn't take 120 years. If it took even 120 years, I'm just saying, seriously, it's not millions. Eve was made within that time frame. Why is it that people keep saying that Jehovah God is not capable of doing anything and make him seem deficient and efficient? Why do we make ourselves above God and make God a non-existent entity that does not know how? Why do we do that? Is that modest or is that arrogance on our part? Think about that.